Worksheet 35.2 review for Algebra 2. I'm going to look at number 38, the last one, where it asks us to expand each binomial. Now you have two options for this. What it means by expand is basically this is multiply it all out. It tells when you raise this 5x minus 1 to the third power, what are you going to get? Now one option would be to take 5x minus 1 times 5x minus 1, multiply that all out, then take that result and multiply by 5x minus 1 again. But hopefully if you remember your patterns from Pascal's triangle and the combination formula, it might make it a little bit easier. Now if you know Pascal's triangle, we know it starts with a 1 and then a 1 and 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, and you could keep going forever and ever and ever. But remember that the very top represents anything to the 0 power, and the second row is to the first power, to the second power, to the third power. That's what we want since it's raised to the third power. Now we'll use these in a minute, but up here I'm going to write the final answer up on top of the line. Below the line we're going to look at how we're separating all this and plugging it all in. Since there are four numbers, 1, 3, 3, 1, that means we're going to have four terms. Each one will have two sets of parentheses. We have to figure out the coefficient, plug in everything here, and try to work it out properly. Now the first set of two terms starts with a high exponent first. The highest one here is 3, and they have to add up to that 3, which means it'll be 3 and 0 first, plus coefficient, two terms. Now it starts counting down. This one counts down, 3 to 2. This one counts up, 0 to 1, plus blank. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. And let me zoom out here to make sure we can see everything. Plus blank, and now it's 0 and 3. So now we got everything all lined up. Exponents work, 3, 0, 2, 1, 1, 2, 0, 3. These coefficients in front, these little blanks in front, that's why we needed this row here from the triangle. 1, 3, 3, 1, get plugged in there. Then to fill in these all come from the original problem. This first term, 5x, is going to go in all the first terms, the first set's parentheses, 5x, 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 5x. The minus 1, we're going to treat as a negative 1, that goes in all the others. So now we got everything plugged in, we got the exponents where we want, we got the coefficients that we need. Now it's just a matter of order of operations, just trying to work this all out. Quick hint with the zeros, since we set up the zeros, anything 0 power is 1, so we can cancel those out. This now becomes 5x raised to the third power. We're going to multiply by 1, which won't change anything. So really all that we're worrying about is multiplying this, raising it to the third power. 5 to the third power is 125. 5 times 5 times 5. X raised to the third would be x to the third. Then we have this second term to work out. Order of operations again, exponents first. If we square this 5x, that becomes 25x squared. We still have to multiply by the 3. 3 times 25 is 75x squared. And then we have to multiply by the negative 1. And by the way, I didn't mention, but negative 1 to the first is going to be negative 1. Multiply these, you're going to get negative 75x squared, which means the second term would be minus 75x squared. Now moving here, exponents again, 5x to the first power is just 5x times 3. Negative 1 to the second power is positive 1. So this one's a lot easier. We're just multiplying 3 times 5x times 1, which is positive 15x. And then the very last term, this would again cancel because of the 0 power. The 1 won't change anything, so we're just working on negative 1 to the third power. Negative 1 to the third power is negative 1, so the last term would be minus 1. So our final answer after using all those patterns, multiplying everything out, 125x cubed minus 75x squared plus 15x minus 1.